Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of the Zonin Out podcast. I am your host for this episode, Ethan Munch TV on Twitch, and I'm joined by my co-host.
I am your co-host, Dome Condo Co-brother. The autumn is approaching slowly. It's August. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just gay. I'm honest. On Roblox, and yeah, welcome to the 48th episode of
The
Zonin
48th episode.
Out
Welcome back.
podcast.
Last episode was a lot of fun, so hopefully this
Especially
one will be the
for
same.
him.
Especially for me.
It's a good thing I was host last episode, or else I wouldn't have been yapping so much.
Yeah.
Honestly, I did.
I know, right? Well, yeah, but I also was being a fucking little cheeky bastard, as I usually do.
Yeah, I'm
what
very.
can you do?
I'm very
Bro.
Yeah,
Like, if you want me to think your words through, it's okay.
This dude did a lot of shit yesterday, and we initially planned for this morning for him, night for me,
Yeah.
right? Sunday morning. All right,
Sunday
he moved in
morning.
yesterday. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about where he is in a minute. Oh, spoiler
Yeah,
alert.
he has
My
to shit
bad,
on me.
guys. But let me shit on him real quick. Let me rant. Let me have a rant session. Right? Okay, I understand. You know, chilling with the roommates. You gotta learn. You gotta like know the roomies first, right? Had a long day at Elitch's, right? And Sunday morning is the only time he can record, since he got a little summon starting soon. He'll also talk about that later. And as for me, I fixed my sleep schedule, so I don't want to be sleeping after 12 a.m. Right? So we are both really tight in the pussy. We're both really tight in the pussy. I call him. He says he set his alarm at 6. Right? He said he'll set his alarm for 6. He slept at like 3, right? Well, he told me that after. I was like, I'll let him sleep for another hour, you know, so he doesn't mess up his circadian rhythm, his sleep pattern. I call him at like 7. He's like, yo. I was like, yo, you look sleepy as hell. Well, no fucking shit. He just woke up. He's like, you know what? Does 8 sound good? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, maybe 7:45 we can call. I'm like, nah, 8 sounds good. Take your time. He snoozes again, you dig? And then about an hour 30 later, I'm like, scratch my head. I'm like, where the fuck this N-word at? I don't know. I'm like, where the fuck he at? He said 8 a.m. And I'm like, it's been like 40 minutes after 8 a.m. I call him, and he's like, he looks like he just got out of bed. He's like, hey, just got out of bed. My Snapchat is red. Got pets they fed. In the end, they're not really dead. Hey, just got out of bed. Yeah? Now he's up, thankfully. So, gotta shit on him for his ass time management, scheduling, times, deadlines.
I'm fine with everything. I'm a
not.
sleepy one.
No.
I'm a sleepy one. That's all I can say. But yeah, episode 48.
Episode 48.
48 weeks of doing the podcast. Yeah, this is sick. So, if you don't know already, I'm in a new environment, which should be very fucking apparent. I've been talking about it the last few episodes. I'm in my new apartment in downtown Denver, which is super, super fucking dope. I've been here this is my second full day being here, but my third day actually being here. It's one of those weird things where it's like, it doesn't add up.
2 in the morning.
Yeah, basically. I spent the night, so I moved in on Friday. Today is Sunday, so yeah, this will be my third full day here. But, yeah, so it was such a shitty process. Oh my God. So moving in was on Friday. I had to pack up all my stuff the night before because I'd been so busy trying to cram everything into a tight schedule last week. So I was already really, really pissed off. So I had to pack like the night before, which worked out perfectly, but I barely got any sleep. Like I usually don't get any sleep. So it's like,
Mainly
that
because of me
sucks.
whenever we do pod, because I always like to call him.
Yeah. But yeah, so I wake up at like 6 in the morning. The thing is, I'm good at waking up. But when I see the clock, for whatever reason, sometimes like
Just 1 more minute.
it's
Just
not
10
really
more
like one of
minutes.
those things. It's more like, it might sound very rude, but it's like things of importance. I guess like moving out, I was like, oh shit, I gotta get up. And school, oh shit, I gotta get up. Like those are things that I never ever sleep to. I always set my alarm. I did set my alarm for 6. I did. I just slept through it. But yeah, so I guess it's just one of those situations. But yeah, so I woke up to my alarm, went through the shower, packed all my shit, put it in the car, and we went all the way to Denver. And that was fine. Getting everything packed in here was so annoying because we had to do so much when we first got here. We got here early. We had to sit in line for like 45 minutes just to get my key. And then once we got my key, we had to take like 10 fucking trips to the car to get all my shit. And my parents would do some wild shit that I was just not like excited for. Like, it's cool, like your parents trying to help you out and stuff, but when they do unwarranted shit that you don't want them to do, like fucking just walking into the apartment without like knocking or saying anything, and you've never even met your roommates before.
Yeah, they were doing like
I was
backflips off the toilet and shit. Like,
I was so pissed. Like the entire time, my parents, like, I love my parents, right? They were helping me out so much, but I got to a point where I was like telling them constantly, I was like, can you not do shit I'm uncomfortable with? Because I am moving out, and I do not want you guys doing this shit. Like walking into a room without addressing yourself, or just kind of doing whatever the fuck you want. Like, yes, we do have the like room, but don't fucking do that. It's like, don't. That makes me uncomfortable. All right, don't do that. So that made me pissed off. My parents were already doing a bunch of shit I didn't like, and it was taking forever to pack in here. And then the whole day was packed. Right after this, we had to go to the store and get me more shit. And then I had to go to my grandma's birthday, which was fine, but it was like, oh my God. And then on the way home, it was already like, we packed in like 11 and we got there. And then like, I probably had to head back around like 6 after I was done doing all my shit. The traffic coming here was so bad. It was so bad. And I was just not having it. So I'm not going to be driving. I'm not driving my car anywhere in this goddamn city. People drive like shit, like they're from California. So I'm not going to do it. But there's no really better way to explain it. I'm not very good with my words, but that was move-in day. I at least got my bed up. There's still a lot of shit I got to put up, like posters, things I just don't know where the fuck to put up. I need to get shelves on the wall. I'll probably get like the ones that just float on the wall. Those would be dope. But I have my PC set up. I have my bed. I have a few posters, just not the ones you can see. There's the one right there. That's just not up. The thing is fucking huge.
it's kind of like the
But
ambience of your mom, of the mom's house with the guitars in the back, and so it's just a poster.
yeah.
Oh, you got the hats in the back though.
Yeah, I put the hats up. I have this cool like hat rack thing going next to the door. So that's cool. It just looks empty when I wear one of them. And not like as cool. But it's still cool. It should be like a line of 3 right there. But yeah, that's sick. Got my setup going. I thought the internet was ass originally, but then they gave me a different Wi-Fi yesterday, and it's not that bad. So I'm doing just fine.
What are the numbers for
Like
the viewers at home?
the numbers. Do I have to do the internet?
Speedtest.net. Yeah,
All right,
speedtest.net.
speed test.
Guys, Place your bets in the comments how big, how large the number is. I'm guessing it's about 50.
50? You'll be surprised.
200.
All right, let's see. It's not 200, but
120.
Ooh, a little
157.
a little higher.
192.
No.
186.
So, how about this? Download is 162, and upload is 208.
Oh, upload is crazy. Upload is more important because it's the general like speed. Download is just whenever you download stuff.
Yeah.
Upload is more like when you're streaming services and shit like that. So
Yeah.
that's
it's not bad.
fast as
It's an
shit.
upgrade from from the last one.
Yeah,
Apparently I connected to the shitty Wi-Fi that we have, and then they gave me the right one, and now I'm like, okay, now I can actually fucking function. Because I was so worried that I'd have to sit a year living here and have shitty Wi-Fi on my computer. That'd be so ass.
Bro, to compare, the shitty Wi-Fi was like 16 megabytes per second. Upload, by the way. Download was like
It was so
10
bad.
or like 20. It was
so
shit.
fucking
It was
bad.
shit.
It was so bad. But now it's a lot better, and I can actually do what I want to do. So I'm not as worried for like if I want to play games or something.
Yeah, he can stream.
So that's tight.
He can stream and he can stream. That's like.
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna be streaming. I don't know about that. I have so much shit to do.
There's
At least after the first few weeks of school, or at least the first month of school, I won't. But if I feel comfy and I know what I'm doing, I might.
there's
So
a reason why he's also
we shall see.
speaking quietly this episode, cause
There is.
they're all
Thank you for
roomies.
bringing that up. Yeah. So I'm speaking quietly because I respect human beings, and because it's like, I don't know, living with other people. It hasn't like really sunk into me yet. I'm sure like when they get comfortable with me like talking in my own room, I'll probably like get a little louder, but not that much louder than I already am speaking. So it's like, and it's early in the morning. Well, early-ish for a Sunday, I guess. But yeah, I have 3 roommates. They're all dope as fuck. So that's good. I lucked out. I thought I was gonna get some like fucking nerds or like some weirdos, but
Nerds
got-
with like 5 fucking posters of boobs and tits.
I wouldn't mind that. I keep my shit in my desk drawer.
Oh, you gotta put
Yeah.
up the posters from EtchyCon, bro. Whatever that.
I didn't
Expo.
get the posters. I didn't get the posters.
Could have showed off your culturedness.
Yeah, I only got the movie, which we talked
The
about last
movie.
episode.
The
Well, we talked
mover.
about that last episode. The mover. I wish I had a DVD player, but I don't, so I can't play it. I can get it at like a separate one though, and plug it in maybe.
No,
I don't know.
you tell me, bro. I need a DVD player considering. So CD
Yeah.
player, not DVD. Yeah.
Yeah, CD player.
I've got
I was
a
gonna say,
bunch
you
of
could just get like a
CD.
Walkman or something.
I just fucking like ditched my elbow on the fucking table.
Bro,
you know
yeah,
you
fuck
feel
that.
the static whenever the funny bone, bro. The funny.
Yeah, no, I fucking hate the funny bone.
It ain't even funny, bruh. Shit.
No, there ain't nothing funny about that bone, bro.
Yeah,
You could touch my funny bone, then you'll feel real funny. How about that?
bro. The funny bone be telling jokes. I ain't even laughing, bro. Come on.
Yeah, bro, those jokes ass.
But yeah, guys, he's moved out. He's 18. Guys,
That's right.
he's 18. Come on.
I'm a teen. I'm a teen, bro. I'm a
He's
teen.
18.
You know I'll be. Yeah,
You're growing
but,
up too fast. Time is flying by too quickly.
You sound like my fucking mom.
We're growing up too fast.
Oh, we're going up too fast. Oh. Yeah, dude. I thought it would like sink in and like I would be like really sad, but like about moving out of my parents' house and like missing them and stuff. Like obviously I miss them, but
Mhm.
I haven't had this sadness at all. Like I've just been like, this is fucking sick so far. So
Yeah, I mean, we all
it definitely
get
helps
that,
because of how
man.
cool my roommates are.
You're not lonely.
Yeah, dude. Oh my
you're
God,
not-
it was
you're
so
not
fucking
like
sick.
deprived of any social human interaction, right? So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, for me, like since I'm not like introvert, I'm like pretty in the middle, pretty in between. It's more like the way I think
He's-
about it.
ambivert. Ambivert.
Yeah. I have like a way of thinking. It's like if I want to talk to you, I'm gonna talk to you, and if I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, he's
That's
shit
simply
ass.
how it is.
He's gonna be like, you're shit ass.
Yo, shit ass. Yeah, bro. It's not one of those things where it's like, oh, I can't talk to someone, or oh, I need to talk to someone. It's just kind of in between where it's like I could or I couldn't. It don't fucking matter. But let me say, so yesterday I went to Elitch's with my friends. I went with Grant and Josh, people that I don't think we've talked about them much on the podcast, but they're like some of my best friends. And after that, I came home. It was probably like 9 o'clock at night, and one of my roommates was just like, "Hey, you want to hang out?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah!" We just like bonded for like probably like 2 hours or something. And then after that, we started like once the like last roommate finally got here, we started like decorating the whole living room because it's boring and bland. So we put up like Christmas lights up around the ceiling together, and we even like ordered posters on Amazon. It was fucking sick. So that's
Some
dope.
bonding time. They also play COD Zombies.
Yeah, we were playing COD Zombies. Oh, that shit was so fucking lit. Yeah, because me and the first roommate, which his name is Caleb, um, we were talking about God damn, what were we talking about? We were talking about like when like Call of Duty peaked and like how like the games have been shit ever since then. And we both were like, yeah, the last like good game was like COD World War II. And I was like, that's the most real shit I ever heard, because COD World War II is like the last one where I was like actually hyped for it and it was actually good. The rest of them have been so ass. They've been so
Yeah,
AIDS.
with COD, like, what's the most recent, like, Modern Warfare
Oh,
3
the stupid Modern Warfare revamp series is
and
so dumb.
like
They're just milking it.
Cold War too.
Cold War was
Not
bad.
the best, you know. I haven't
No.
played. Oh no, I have played Cold War. I like Call of Duty because I'm a quick scoper and I like to snipe a lot. And Modern Warfare, no, yeah, the Modern Warfare one I played, um, was really good because that was the only thing I had in the library because my dad let me play it on his account.
Mm.
So I was like, yeah, this is all I got. It's pretty fun, so I'll just play it.
Modern
But
Warfare,
I
the
think
originals were so
I
good.
think if I grew up with the older COD games, I would be really into those. But I grew up with the newer ones, so I
Yeah,
didn't really experience that.
that's true. Modern Warfare, the first revamped, like from like 2019,
Yeah, I
that
played that
one's
one.
not bad. That
Yeah, I
one's
played that
not
one.
bad. That one's not bad, but it's still not amazing compared to their older
I
ones.
can imagine.
I've been I've been on Call of Duty since I was fucking born, dude. I fucking love
Since you
Call
were a
of Duty.
little toddler, you
That's
was
one of those
shooting
things where it's
shit.
like your parents like either let you or don't let you, and if they don't, you'd go over to your friend's house just to play Call of Duty. And I was one of those kids. I had to go over to my friend's house because my parents were like, "Oh, no shooter games. We don't want you to fucking grow up and kill people." I was like, "Okay." So I just go over to my friend's house, and for whatever reason, if I go over to my friend's house and play it, they were fine with that. So I was like, "Okay."
They're like, it's
So
either this or that.
yeah, that's so weird. But yeah, I would always play multiplayer, but I would play zombies predominantly. Zombies is so fucking sick. I love COD Zombies. So good. So we were playing World War II zombies. We're playing some Nazi zombies. That was just so fucking good. I love those zombies. They're so good. That's the last good zombies. So
Yeah,
I will agree with that. The second he said that, he was like, because we were like in agreement. I was like, dude, the last like good Call of Duty game was World War II, and he was like, yeah, I agree. And I was like, that's fucking so sick.
you guys were
Because
it was like bondage time. Bonding time.
whoa,
Bondage time. Okay.
yeah, but yeah, because some people shit on like a lot of people shit on World War II for no fucking reason. It's just because it came out at the same time as Fortnite, and Fortnite was just more popular when it came out. That's all it was. It was still fucking fresh as fuck. Like that game, the multiplayer was so good, the campaign was so good, the zombies were so good. World War II was just such a solid game, and that was the last good like Call of Duty, in my opinion. It was like 2017.
Yeah, I grew up with Minecraft, uh,
Everyone, of course.
Plant vs Zombies, Garden Warfare,
Yes, yeah,
Pixel
the
Gun
OG one, yeah.
3D, all
Pixel Gun
those
3D.
like shooter,
Ding, 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 ding,
shooter,
ding, ding,
weird shooter
ding, ding,
games,
ding, ding.
kind of.
Yeah,
I don't know what else I grew up with. I think I grew up with some Roblox too at some point.
Roblox. Yeah,
I
I
think
grew up with like
Phantom Forces. I grew up with that.
Phantom
I
Forces
love
on Roblox.
Every other
Phantom
shooter
Forces is so
game on
good.
Roblox is ass whenever I play it. But whenever I go back to Phantom Forces, I'm like, this is the shit, right? It's kind of like you with COD, me with Phantom Forces. We it's like this. shit.
Perfect penetration.
Yeah, I fuck with Phantom Forces a lot. That shit
Phantom
was
Forces
the,
is dope.
that shit was the
I
shit.
can't lie about
Okay.
that. Yeah, fucking. Oh, I'd say for me it was like Black Ops Zombies, like the OG, like Black Ops 2 or 3 Zombies, and multiplayer. Um, Minecraft, Terraria, Roblox, Garden Warfare.
Hell yeah.
All of those raised me. Oh, and Castle Crashers. Castle Crashers was lit. Anything by Behemoth Games, like Castle Crashers. What was that fucking one game? The like theater one. I forget what it's called, but that game was so sweet. I used to be obsessed with that game. The one with Hattie in it. Um, I forget, but it's like a Behemoth game. But yeah, oh my god. Anything on Xbox 360 that was like cheap or free or like cartoony, oh I loved it.
I also grew up with the Wii too. I
Mhm.
really love the Wii. That is discontinued, right? Since they're
They
old as fuck. Yeah.
yeah, you can only buy used versions of them now.
Yeah, I oh, on there, what are those called? Where you can play console games on PC. What are those called?
Crossplay?
No, it's like you can download things to play like Super Mario or something that you usually play on the DS. But I don't know, I forgot what the actual
Oh,
thing is called to play it. Oh,
emulator?
emulators,
Yep,
emulators.
emulator.
Yeah, on there like Wii emulators you can get and shit.
Probably. I
Like
wouldn't be surprised. It's just putting the fucking like chip and like all of like the like mechanics into a different like, you know, hardware, and that's all it is.
yeah,
As long as it has the same like
I really wanna
mechanics, then that's
play
good.
Wii shit. Oh, fucking Skylanders. I grew up with Skylanders.
Skylanders is pretty good.
I fuck with Skylanders. Like
Yeah,
I had
Skylanders
the
was dope.
shit and I put it on the portal and they just transport in the game. Oh my god. I
Yeah,
don't even know where
Skylanders
they
was fucking
went.
sick.
Oh my god. I was big into cards, collecting cards. I was big into like soccer, football cards and like I
Yeah,
don't know if you know this, World of Warriors is
World of Warcraft. Little bitch boy. I'm
World
kidding. I'm
of
kidding.
Warriors. World of
World
Warriors
of
is
Warriors.
like collecting card game kind of. I don't know, but
But
yeah, I was a geeky kid.
he
I
was
was
a little geek.
kid.
We all geeks at one point, boy. We all geeks.
Yeah, I mean
It's how it works.
geek. I'm a geek. Come on,
I'm gonna geek all over the place, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna goon on you. Come on, don't even get me
That's
started.
completely different than what the fuck I was talking about. Yeah, please don't do that, bro. That's scary. That's spooky, bro.
Kids these days be talking about goon maxing, bro. Come on,
Goon maxing, dude.
that's wild.
I've been edge maxing.
Edge maxing.
Yeah, I haven't jerked off in like 3 days. I don't know if that's crazy numbers, but
He is edge maxing,
it's something.
guys.
I'm
He's
not.
edging.
You motherfucker. I'm the edge lord. Not really. Usually when I like have like a bunch of stuff going on, I never do.
Yeah,
That's a
because
weird.
you
That's a
distract
weird thing.
yourself. You don't
Yeah,
really
and I
think
just like
about, being
yeah.
horny or like wanting to relieve yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And for me, I've been so fucking busy. Like, Dome has a point. I can be fucking stupid. I can be annoying. I can be not on time ever. And it sucks, but I am such a busy fucking human being and I can't help it. Like, there are things I can help and there are things I just cannot help. And a lot of it I can't. So it's like, it's either like what happened last night with me staying up till 3 a.m. Did I need to do that? No. Did I do it anyways? Yeah. Did I have like
I
a
mean,
crazy
it
bonding time
was
with my roommates?
necessary.
Fuck yeah, I did. That's true. But I mean, things happen for a reason, I think. You know, if I maybe like whatever, I don't have to go deep with it. The point gets across.
I mean, I also
But
understand that he has he has levels of importance for each activity, um, and the podcast is in a lower level for him.
once again, that was very rude. That was very rude of me, as I put it. It was very mean. it's one of those things where it's like my brain, like we've been doing this for so long, it is routine, and not all routines, like, I guess just bring that spark, you know? Like there are things where like I like doing the podcast, but it's one of those things where it's like, you know, I also have to like get myself to do homework, you know? And so it's just one of those, because I struggle with it. Dome has a pretty easy time with it. I struggle with it, so like each time, and that's just me telling the truth. But you know, I do it anyways. I'm still here. I haven't called it quits with Dome or anything. I haven't done anything like that. I've just like here and there been like, hey, can we skip an episode? And we never do, except when I was in California. And
We skip when it's needed.
yeah,
That's also like, he lives a different lifestyle. He lives a different mindset than me. I live a content minded, like my mind is content minded, right?
yeah,
It's like, it's a drive, right? I'm like, I also understand if it's on the lower level of importance, since all he needs to do is get up and talk, right? And since I'm doing a lot of the pod stuff, I'm always on that mindset of like, oh,
that's fair.
here we need to do the pod. Few days, like 2 days before the release, we need to at least have it recorded so then I can edit it down, and do the thumbnail and shit like that to release. So I'm always thinking about it eventually, since we have to do it every week and shit. He's living a different life, bro. He's busy.
Yeah,
He's got college. He's got social life, right?
yeah.
So he's not thinking about it. He's not thinking of the importance about it. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm
I mean,
always pushing him to get up and then talk.
yeah, and then again, I also always sleep in, or I'm always busy, or there's something going on. So it's like, it always sucks. And the thing is, I respect it. It's just I can be annoying, and I can be difficult to reach, and I can be all that stuff. Also, I'm gonna change my camera position. Cool. Cool. Just want to get a little bit more
Los
body in there.
Angeles.
Los Angeles. But yeah, like everyone's difficult, and I am no exception. I just, for sure, it's just like I can be content minded, but for me, it's just not what I'm trying to do, I guess. It's what you're trying to do, but it's not what I'm trying to do.
It's not his priority.
Going
That's the
going
word.
yeah, it's not my priority. Like going forward, like right now I have education and I have college. I'm spending money on this. So it's like,
he has
this
a
is going to be,
tuition that he has to pay
yeah,
off in the next 50 years.
yeah, it's fucked up. So
No, he's gonna
yeah,
get rich next year.
that's right. Yeah, crypto.
Okay.
Anyways,
Bitcoin.
but like this is gonna be it. Like if I can't do something, I cannot do something, because school is number one, and I am paying out of my ass to have this. I am paying.
His own
I
ass.
asked for a loan of $30,000, and I'm gonna pay it out for 10 years after I get out of high school or college, and I'm gonna be billed like $1,000 each month just for the loan. So this is gonna either kill me or make me money. So
Well, not
if I can or
if
can't do
he
something, it's gonna be.
gets big money. So, come
That's
on, man.
true. Yeah, no. If I get rich, I'm instantly paying that shit off. Fuck that. But the thing is, most people don't, and I'm lucky sometimes, but not always. Speaking of getting lucky, I don't know what the fuck this topic is about. He brings it up, and I've never known what the fuck it is. It might not be what I like segued it into, but what's that one weird little
Oh, bro.
topic
Wait,
that
I
you
was
keep
gonna
bringing up?
segue off of your fucking thing.
Were you really?
No, I was gonna say, yeah, but most people who, who try and get rich and don't,
Yeah.
they're just unlucky.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work out for the people who try and don't get successful.
Yeah.
That's just unluckiness. But I I think about the people who, who actually try and, head towards whatever they want to do. Say, for example, you're in a poor family, right? You're in a lower class family. You're living in fucking keychain just fell. You're living in the lower grade like houses and shit. Like say in Thailand, there's a bunch of like shacks, of like wooden shacks built like 10 million years ago. And and I do feel empathy for the people there. I'm lucky. I'm a lucky individual to be born into this family and
Yeah.
have all the things around me. I'm very appreciative of that. So I just think of the people who are, not as what's it called?
Fortunate.
As fortunate, yeah, as fortunate as as we are. But
Yeah.
but then when I think, some kids have a dream, some kids have goals and shit that they want to do, but yet they don't try to achieve it because everyone, I'm sure, has a cell phone, has a phone. I've seen lower class kids have phones, fucking iPhone 10s, iPhone 15s, and I'm like, instead of watching TikTok, maybe, okay, I know not many kids have a dream or have like a dream that young. I'm just saying if they do, but they have a phone and shit. At least with a phone, you can you can do anything. Honestly,
Yeah.
That's what I think about it. There's YouTube you can learn a bunch of shit from.
You can learn anything on fucking YouTube now.
If you have the internet,
anything.
you can do basically anything you want to do if you just set your mind on it and do whatever you want to do. Because the phone, because you have a phone, right? You can do anything on a phone, literally anything. It's the internet. There's AIs, there's a bunch of technology out there, right? If you just work towards your goals, even if you don't have anything, well, a phone at least. If you don't have anything, you can still do shit if you set your mind to it. If you put your mind,
you can still go to the library and borrow the fucking computers there too.
If you put what I'm trying to say is, if you put your mind to it, if you put your mind to anything you want to do in life, and also block out all the haters. If you just block out all the people saying you can do it, but I don't think you can do it, or like you can't do it, you won't succeed. You have a say in your life, okay? You have a say. Just block them out, bro. Just block them out. Move towards your goal and be like, yeehaw, So, you gotta...
Yeah, dude, you like that.
Anything you want to do in life, I feel like it is very achievable if you just try. Like, actually do shit to move towards that goal. Like, say... Like... I say every year I'm gonna be rich the next year, right? I say every year I'm gonna be, like I say this to my parents, well, jokingly. I'm like, oh, I'll be rich like in a few years, so I don't really need to worry about like. I'll pay you guys back, I'll pay for my expenses. You guys bought my diapers and shit when I was young, so.
Real shit.
I always have. I'm very optimistic. Okay, I'm very optimistic, and nothing in life is that deep. I've recently been growing a mindset of, like, appreciating the little things, because I used to get mad at the tiny things that happen. Like, like, the keychain fell, and the keychain always falls because it's just hanging off a fucking thing of like metal, and I always get mad. I'm like, oh, I have to fucking pick that up. That's like fucking the fucks up my day. And now I'm like, does it really matter? Like, it's not that big of a deal. It's not that deep. So
I get what you're saying.
Like, my dad, he bought like a fucking fart bomb packet and he threw it in my room. And I'm a very hygienic person when it comes to like clothing and like, especially with my bed. I'm very, oh, is that hygienic? I'm a germaphobe when it comes to my room and my bed and shit. Like every time I go outside with my, like every time I go out, you know, in general, I have to change my house clothes. So my house clothes don't get dirty. Or whenever my house clothes do get like a speck of fucking food, I have to change them. Cause whenever like before I go to bed, cause I like my bed to be, cause my bed's my safe place. You dig? I'm like
That's
I
fair.
don't want it to be dirty, right? Whatever I'm sleeping in, I'm sleeping in. You know, something like that. And he threw the fart bomb in my fucking room, and I wanted to be mad, but I'm like, if I just, you know, just air out my room, it's not that big of a deal. Usually I'd get like, I'd get a bit, you know, angry at those type of situations. I feel like
Right.
I've been able to control myself more now. Like
What
my
a fun dad.
emotions. It was jokes. It was very jokes.
I was gonna say that sounds funny. My dad would just, my dad would do something similar. He'd just walk in my room, fart, and then leave.
Yeah, there was like a packet he bought from a random like dealer, and it basically he threw it in. He opened my door and he threw it in, and I was like ah, and I didn't know what it was, so I went close to it, blew, fucking load all on my face, bro, and it smelled like shit. Not as bad as
That's
the fart
disgusting.
spray that I gave to Hayden, but it smelled like
Okay,
ass.
yeah, that was fucking rancid.
Smelled like ass, right? It went all over my fucking clothes, and I was pretty pissed. But I thought about it for a few seconds. I'm like, it's not the end of the world, is it? It's not it's not, it's something that can be fixed in like a few minutes. It's not that's the mindset I've been keeping. It's not the end of the world. Okay? So
Yeah,
don't kill yourself for it, guys. Guys,
I will.
quote of the day. Munch drops a penny. Fuck, man.
Fuck.
Gets the rope.
Jump off the bridge. Jump off the bridge.
Golden Gate Bridge, guys.
Quote of the day. Quote of the day.
Quote of the day. But yeah, that was a pretty like deep thing I was
Yeah.
talking about, because just wanted to say what I want to slay what you
Slay
want to
what
slay.
you wanna slay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. And the thing is, I'm also very, very fortunate. I live in a family that is white and like has a lot of like, not, we're not crazy privilege, but it's like I have a lot. I have a lot, and I really, really appreciate it. I have a lot more than a lot of people have. So it's one of those things where it's like I also appreciate that, and it's one of those things. I need to stop saying one of those things. It is easy to like forget what you have, and easy to like
Yeah.
not appreciate it as much because it's just normal to you.
Mm-hmm.
But when you think about it, you're like, oh shit, yeah, like I'm super fortunate to have all these things. It's really nice. So
Yeah, and and considering like how we live, and it's so much different from what others that may be less fortunate are living, because you know, we don't experience that life, so we don't know what it's like, hence why
exactly.
hence why our life is normal, because we lived through it, but we don't know how the others are living through it, so we don't know, right? It's not
Yeah.
the knowledge we have in our brains. But when you take a look at it, you can feel empathy, sympathy, you know, whatever the word is for
Yeah.
it, but and you can appreciate what you have, but you can't appreciate like how they're living, because you don't know how they're living, you know, something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
And you know, we all come from places, right? The
Yeah.
first house I remember being in, very cranky. It was like, it was ass, right? It was like
Yeah.
shit falling down the ceiling, the walls were peeled off, you know, hood, right? Hood in Malta. We were living in the hood in Malta.
The hood. He was
In the
living in
hood.
the hood.
What
He
my-
was living in the hood.
What my parents told me about the first ever house I was like alive in, I was very young, right? Like my cat, he was also fucking young as fuck. He's dead now. That's how old he was, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, I didn't know, I was a toddler, bruh. But we moved to another house, and that house was nicer. But from what I remember, you remember this? Hold on. So, that house we had a PC, and I played Minecraft on it. Hence why I grew up with it.
Oh, I have the photo of the Burger King. Yeah.
The fucking burger. Look at that keyboard, bro. That's like 90s ass keyboard. That was the
Yeah, that's
that was
some
the
retro
first house
shit.
I remember living in, and it was crazy weird, right? It was not the best living conditions. But now that
Yeah.
I'm in this house, I'm like, damn. Just learn to appreciate. I'm like, if my dad or if my parents didn't take the route they took, I would still be living in that shithole.
Yeah. Is it cheaper to live in Thailand than Malta?
Yeah,
Okay. I was gonna
because
say, yeah, it's
Europe
definitely a
and
change.
Asia are very,
Oh yeah, Europe. That's true. Yeah, that's right.
like I think the minimum wage or the minimum salary over there is about to convert is like $7 per hour, and over here it's about $3 per hour. No, $2 per hour. So,
Oh,
and
that's some ass.
the economy, right? $2 can buy you a meal, right? So
Yeah.
it makes sense, right? The cheapest of meals go down to $1.50 probably.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it just
not
depends
bad
on the
then.
economy, the economy.
Yeah, it's about the economy, the exchange
Like
rate.
living in Bangkok, fucking expensive. Living in
Yeah.
some random northern tribal village, not as expensive.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna continue there.
No, it was not.
Yeah.
I was gonna lock in.
Yeah, lock in.
I had nothing to say. I was just locking in. I was like, yeah, sorry, I have nothing to segue from that. I was thinking about it. I was like, no, I have nothing to
Yeah,
segue.
he's talked about like where he's come from and shit already, but that was long
Yeah.
ass ago, like 30 episodes ago. So
That's fair.
damn, 48 weeks.
48 weeks, bro. 48 episodes. That's crazy. We're almost at a year, guys. Almost there.
That's
It's 52 weeks in a year, or is it 51?
yeah, that's crazy.
Is there
Yeah. How many weeks in a year, guys? Go comment
I
down
think it's
below.
either
How
it's
many
either
weeks?
51 or 52.
Guys, comment down below how many weeks in a year, guys. Come on.
Guys, go to the
I
GoFundMe
think
down
it's
below.
52 weeks in.
52. Okay.
52.177457.
52 weeks. Got it.
Yeah,
So we're
52.
4 episodes away. 4 episodes away. 4
Yeah,
episodes
technically,
away.
technically,
Technically.
it's been a year since we created the pod. So,
No,
guys,
that's true.
let's celebrate that. It's been a year
1
now.
year. Ah, wow.
But for episodes, still a month to go, because our first episode was on September 13th, and that's in 4 weeks. So, makes sense.
You already
makes
know.
sense. But the creation, the general knowledge, and like technical stuff behind the scenes to make the pod, create stuff for the pod, was around this time, was around August. So, guys, happy 1 year anniversary for the podcast.
Happy 1 year Zone Now
Happy 1 year.
podcast.
Happy 1 year.
Oh,
Yeah, we've been through a lot. The fucking podcast has been through a lot.
yeah, it's seen some shit.
Seen some
But
shit.
then again, we're
honestly.
just two kids with a fucking podcast. That's all it is. Like, shit happens.
Yeah, and I know many people will also think that we jumped on the trend of podcast making. There's a lot of podcast making nowadays. But
I
no,
don't think so.
we thought about this idea way before. Like, ever since we
Yeah.
met, we thought about having a podcast. That's why we made the Side Mates. That's why we made the
Yeah,
Side
that was
Mates.
forever ago.
The Side Mates was only there because we thought about making a podcast and just thought 2 people wasn't enough, so we invited more people. But now we have our own podcast that we've kind of been planning for a while to do,
It's a lot more effective.
and we're 48 episodes in. That's 46 more than the Side Mates.
That's crazy. You remember when we first passed like how many episodes we had on the side mates? We made it to episode 3 and we're like, wow, we already fucking passed it, and now we're episode 48 already.
Yeah, it's
Damn, that's crazy.
Time goes by pretty quickly.
It does. It's fucking crazy.
That's why, guys, you should start on your dreams and never give up.
Start on your dreams, guys. Fucking. Do you want me to tell a story?
Yeah, tell a story, man.
Alright, I have 2 stories. Of the 2, which one do you want me to tell first? I want us to be interactive. What do you want me to say first? Of the 2.
No, just say one.
You say one.
I don't know. I'm not on the Discord screen.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. I'll tell the Daggy story.
This dude retarded, bro.
Bro, come on. Tism beats.
Tism feats.
What? Tism feats. Okay, so me and my friends, every year we make it a tradition to go to Elitch's. So this is the 3rd year in a row we've went, or 4th year in a row, almost. I think it's the 3rd year in a row. Yeah, it is. But usually it's me, Corbin, Josh, and Grant. But this time Corbin didn't go, or this year. So, oh wait, no, I'll start it differently. So we have the tradition. It's usually me, Josh, Corbin, Grant. We went last year. So last year, a whole year ago, we decided, oh, afterwards, let's go get Korean barbecue. We went to this place called Daegi. Have I told the poop story? Have I told the poop story? I think I have. That shit happened. And Daegi has since then been that place where I'm like, oh, that's where I had the most awful experience with like having to take a shit ever. So this year, after only me, Josh, and Grant went to Elitch's, we were like, hey, let's go get some Korean barbecue. And they wanted to get Daegi again.
He's like,
and some
Vietnam War flashbacks.
Dude, yeah, it was bad. I was already worried, but I was like, okay, it's the second time we're going. It's gonna be fine. I knew that. We go there, we start eating food, and it was perfectly fine, except it wasn't. I had another problem. I was cooking this piece of short rib, and I just decided to eat the whole thing instead of taking small bites out of it. I started chewing on it. It was extremely chewy and would not fucking like my teeth couldn't cut through it. I decided to swallow a bit, and it had the longest string that would not unattach itself at all. I was trying to move it around in my mouth, and it would not move. I had to stand up, go to the bathroom, and throw up because I was gagging everywhere because I wouldn't like swallow the rest because it was so bad. The bathroom had a fucking bathroom code because I forgot, so I had to go outside the back of the fucking place and throw up on the street.
Oh my god. That's wild.
That happened just last night, and the people across the way saw me and were like, so that was cool. I had to walk to the guy that worked there and be like, hey, I threw up on your fucking back patio. And it was like,
he's like,
cool. I wasn't sick though, so I could just go back to eating. So basically what I did is I just went back to the table and I kept eating.
The fucking wait,
it was really good.
The fucking staff, they were like, Shiba.
Yeah,
Shiba. Dickhead.
Yeah, bro. But it was so good. I kept eating. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, that happened. It's just like it's cursed, bro. Daegi is cursed. I always have some weird shit happen to me, so I'm not going there a 3rd time. Fuck that. I'm A-okay.
Yeah, that's like nah, you gotta go there next year. It's a tradition.
Elitch's is the tradition.
Nah,
we'll go to a different Korean
barbecue
barbecue spot. No. That was the Daegi story. I have 2 stories. This one I haven't told Dome yet either. This is the Dutch Bros story. So last week, I was hanging out with Tristan. I've been hanging out with Tristan more often.
McDonald's.
And it was me, McDonald's. But it was Tristan. It was me, Tristan, and Caroline. I think we went to Dutch Bros to get a coffee on. I feel like it was like Monday or Tuesday. It was Sunday. It was Sunday because I'd work. It was last Sunday, so a week ago. I went to Dutch Bros, and I might have talked about this. I don't fucking remember. I was gonna say I don't remember when we did the podcast, but I might have talked about it. But the Dutch Bros story, basically we go there and get a coffee for his mom because he wants to get his mom a coffee. And when we pull up, I was the one driving. When we pull up, the lady that like gave us the drink was like the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. Like ever. I was
Like
so
you're like.
it hit me so fast. It was one of those things where it was like I was laughing at like a high pitched voice with my friends, but I'd like lock in and I like lowered my voice so I could sound like cool and shit. She looked like she was like she looked like she was younger, and that's why I was like, oh shit. She was so pretty. She had this like dark blue, like dyed hair, the most beautiful eyes and smile. Like she didn't have like a crazy bod or anything, but she was just so pretty. She was like extremely pretty, and I was like, wow. I was so surprised. We took our thing. I was way too nervous to say anything, but as we took our drink and we left, I was like, damn, she's so beautiful. And everyone was like, yeah, she was really, really, really pretty. So for the next like 3 days after that, I kept going to Dutch Bros to see if she was there, and I was going to ask for her number. I folded, but yeah, I know, right? Originally what happened was the day after that I told Grant about it and we were hanging out, and we decided to go back, and he had a friend that worked there and I got to know her name and then when she worked. So I went the day after that, and then I like was able to order from her. I complimented her and I got to talk to her a little bit. She was super nice and super pretty. So that was cool as fuck. I don't have her number or anything, but I'm still like, wow, she was so damn like pretty.
You might have to ask for an Insta.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's in Castle Rock, so that's I'm shit out of luck. I'm not going there soon.
Damn. Yeah,
Yeah,
because guys,
unfortunate.
he's downtown now. He's in Denver.
Yeah. I'm in Denver.
Castle Rock is
I'm
like
quite a bit
an
away.
hour away.
Yeah.
So
My thing is I've always dated the authentic way, and usually people come up to me. Usually the girls come up to me, which makes it really easy. This is the first time I've genuinely tried like hitting on a girl. Genuinely. The thing is, when girls make it easy for me, like obviously they'll be like, if someone like starts the conversation, I'll like make it easier for them. But for me to start the conversation, I've never done that, so I was going out of my comfort zone. And that's why I folded. I like called her beautiful, and she was like, "Oh, thank you so much. Here's your drink." And then I was like, "Okay, bye," because I didn't know what the fuck to do because I don't do it often. You know, I don't know how to. Like I can flirt, I just don't know how to start it or keep it when like in a professional way because they're working, right? Obviously. I'm not very good at that. I can flirt and I'm like good at it. I just can't start shit. So
guys, welcome to season 4.
no,
Welcome to season 4.
not quite. That'd be cool. That'd be cool, but no.
Yeah. I get
But
you.
yeah, I'm still like, damn, she was so pretty. Like the thing is, like if I got her number, that would be cool. But even just like complimenting her, I was like, okay, that felt good because she is so damn pretty. I don't know how to explain her. She's so pretty. So that was the story.
Yeah, I feel you when it comes to girls approaching, cause
Yeah.
I've had 2 girls. Well, that's all the girls I've ever had. I've had all the girls I've had approached me and said, "Yo, I like you. Let's date." Right? So, I've never
Dubs.
really done the talking. So,
Yeah.
I'm like, he's always met the natural way, and he's he's got girls fawning over him. He's like, you dig, and he's really a romance anime MC. Like season 1,
This motherfucker's been doing this bit for 2 years now.
season 2. I mean, season 3 was a bit longer, but kind of got ass like in the mid, kind of got dramatic, and then it just fell off. I kind of dropped the season, so I don't really
Yeah,
care about
season
it.
3 they changed studios and the animation got ass,
Yeah.
so
It was
they kind of
ass.
just ruined the story.
Yeah, the filler episode was also fucking stupid. I don't know why that happened for 2 weeks.
The filler episode was strange.
Yeah.
This
yeah,
has been going on for fucking 2 years. This motherfucker's been making the same joke.
it's true though. Honestly, like you've been
It's just
lucky
life,
with
bro.
women, bro. You've been lucky.
That's
with
true.
women.
That's one thing I will never understand. Because I don't try very hard. like I do things to make it like subtle, and I do things to like, you know, but it's just once again I don't approach. Like I can and I could have, but I hesitate. Like all the girls that I've talked to, I was going to make the first move, but they did it before I did. So it's like, what does it matter? They did it anyways. So, it's one of those things where it's like, since I don't approach people, it's hard for me to like get them in the first place, but when like I do, it works very well for me, right? Which is just pure luck. So I like that. And now that I'm in college and I have a bunch of like cute girls that live here, I'm like, hopefully that works out for me.
He's gonna like turn out in a situation like a fucking one of those rom-coms.
The thing is, a lot of girls in college like to hoe it out. So that's the one thing my roommates have been telling me, is that there's just a bunch of chicks that just bang here, and I'm like, no, I don't fuck with that.
One night stand,
So,
guys. Don't do it.
Not for me. I
Don't
will
do it.
never ever fuck with that. Like, if I'm trying to like make out with a chick, sure, but if we're like fucking, no, I'm alright, dude.
Cause fucking
Like
is more
that is,
personal. It's like
yeah,
it's like way too far when you're meeting a girl for the first time. So
yeah. That's my thing. Is if I'm like at a party or something, or like I'm just chilling out and I'm like kissing a girl, that's totally fine if she's hot. But if she like doesn't want to have a like relationship or doesn't want anything, I'm probably gonna cut it right there and be like, all right, later, you know. But if she wants to stay with me, then fuck yeah.
she's like,
that's fun.
do you want to
I just don't,
bang?
I
You're
don't understand
like,
hooking up. I don't understand
the
it.
drink?
I don't know.
I don't want to talk
Yeah,
about
like,
bro.
I can understand why people hook up, because like sex is cool. I get that, but it's like I just, it's not my mentality. I don't fuck with that. It's not for me.
Yeah, I'm more of a like, if I get to know you, sex would feel way better if I
Yeah.
get to know you and like
For sure.
your true self and shit. If it's just someone random that I do not know, I'm like, yeah, you're hot, but I don't know you, so I'm like,
Yeah, for real.
I don't have an inner connection. It won't feel as good. Just
Yeah, it'll
because
feel
you
a
look
little
good
strange.
doesn't mean I'll feel good. So, that's the mentality.
Yeah, bro. For sure.
Yeah. Other thing, you'll get fucking STD, HIV,
that's the
SCP.
other
I don't
thing.
know what the fuck.
Yeah, dude. Especially here, I'm like, I don't know. Like, if chicks like already like throwing herself at you, you don't know what the fuck she's been. You don't know where
Yeah.
that mouth has been. You don't know where their fucking hands has been. Like,
That's why you gotta get to know them
Exactly.
first, right? If you just go to fucking, you're the one that's gonna get fucked. So,
yeah.
like,
I mean, just wear a condom if that. To be honest, just wrap the monkey, bro. All you gotta do.
hey, if you guys like sex, just keep a pack of condoms. You know, keep multiple if you're really a player. Okay, but as you can see with my wall, I'm not a player. So that's how life be right now.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I'm in an environment where it'd be very easy for me to do so. You're in an environment where it's not so easy.
I
you
live
know,
in the
when there's a
countryside,
lot.
guys. It's fucking.
You live in the
There's only
countryside. You're no longer in
grannies and like
school.
grandpas and shit.
Yeah.
What am I picking up a
Yeah.
granny? Like what's going on here?
You could.
Just fucking milf. Dilf. No. Ew. Wait. No.
What? Dilf? I
I don't know what
boys.
grannies are
You
called.
like
Fuck,
boys.
Granilf. There.
It's a good.
Those fucking ads on porn sites. Yo, milf in your area. It's fucking true, cause that's all that is, right? Come on.
Dude, yeah. Went for fucking idiot there. But yeah, you're like not in an environment that's like good for that, because like big cities are good for like girls because there's a lot of them. Going to school or like work is like really easy. Like,
Yeah,
I talk to
he's
a
met-
lot of girls at work.
Yeah, he's met a few girls at work, which
Yeah, which works out. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm talking to a girl right now, but it's disclosed. Um, like big city school work, like any of those, or just like doing a bunch of stuff, like constantly being busy, like I am, like constantly being outside and doing shit. Like those are all very social things, and it's like it's easy to find girls there and easy to be like, I guess it's just the atmosphere.
yeah, like
So
I
it's
said,
like,
his lifestyle way different from mine. So
yeah. So for me, like it's still not easy, but it's just the environment is different. So it puts me in a better environment.
and this also segues into one of my topics, always the random girls.
Thank God. I
And
wanted to hear what the fuck this is
he
about.
he makes a really good point. He's seen this fucking badass chick at this random restaurant he went to, and
Ooh,
that's what I'm
okay.
talking about. Always the random girls, the ones you see at malls and never see again, the ones you see just walking by in the park or something, and you just see, damn,
Yeah.
she looks great. It's always the random girls for some reason. It's always like you just see random beauties everywhere, and you never see them again.
That's real.
Unless you take measures like Munch, where he's like, I mean, he has the option to, why not? Recently, I went to this restaurant on one of my cheat days last week, and it was like a steak restaurant. It was like a steak burger restaurant. It was fucking bomb, right?
Yeah.
And goddamn, one of the waitress, like, was, I'd never seen any like kind of beauty like that before. Like I'm with Munch
That's
here.
what I'm
I'm
saying.
like,
That's
damn,
what I'm saying.
it's always
Like, you,
around.
like,
I'm
you're like,
like,
what the fuck?
like she was taking our order, and I just couldn't help like you know, snatching like looks and shit. Of course, she was writing down shit. She was a fucking
Yeah.
slow ass writer. I can guess she was very new to the job.
Mm,
And
right.
while I was saying my order, it was fucking difficult to look her in the eye, bro. I was like,
Yeah. Oh,
damn.
dude. Yeah.
I was like, damn. I was like, okay, don't fuck up the eye contact. Don't fuck up the eye contact. I'm like, yeah, I'll take a medium cheeseburger with 2 fries.
No, like neck roll. You gotta be like.
Yeah. And I had to repeat it too because she was still writing off my parents' orders. And
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, I'll take this again. Bro, she was very cute. She was very pretty. And
Yeah.
I just like to, I would just like to appreciate right now about like all the random girls you see and never see again. And she looked way older than me. So
Oh,
of
yeah.
course I didn't do anything, and with my parents there it would be a bit awkward too. If I was alone, maybe I would pull some in, but she did look in her 20s, early 20s, I'd say, and for me my limit like 20. So since I'm 18, that's my limit. That's all
Yeah.
I could go.
Well, not quite.
I'm gonna fuck you in the ass until you sober, bro. I don't know what I said, bro.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, but that's the segue. I really do appreciate. I've seen a lot of random girls that caught my eye. I went to a temple many times when I'm in my fall break of school. Of course, this was many years ago in 2020, I think. There was one time
Right.
where I went to the temple with my parents, a little trip to like the mountains, and there was a temple
Mhm.
there, and we stayed for a few nights, just like, you know, religion and shit. And I
Yeah.
just see, since it was a very high, what's it called? High demand season, kind of high season for people to come, you know, visit this temple. There was a
Okay.
lot of people there, and a lot of girls caught my eye. I was very dramatic about it. I was like, I even wrote it in some of my songs I made back then. I was like,
Oh yeah.
I seen this pretty girl at the temple. Hey, she was hanging around in my temple. Hey, shit. Fuck.
Bars.
Bars.
Ooh shit. Teeth.
But yeah, it's always random girls, bro. And
Dude,
it seems
it's-
Munch is also experiencing that.
Yeah, bro. That's the thing, is that it's always when you least expect it, and it's always the person where it's like you would not be ready at all. But you
Yeah.
like, once you take like a good look at it, you're like, you have to like do like a double take. You're like,
Yeah, bro, that's what I did, bro. I was
to do a
looking
double
through
take
the
'cause you're like-
menu. She came up and said, in Thai, what would you like to order? I looked. I looked. I was like,
that's,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
I was like, yeah, yeah.
You're like, yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
Like, you realize, like,
I
stern
kept it on a
face, you're like,
chill
oh,
pill,
shit.
bro. I was like, I was eating my food, she'd walk by, I'm like, damn, man.
Yeah.
One day.
Dude, yeah, it's so crazy, and it's always like, because like a beautiful girl is different to everybody. Everyone has a different definition of what they think is like just a genuinely pretty person, right?
Everyone
And you were
has
talking,
different taste, you know.
yeah, you were talking about eye contact. That's something that I am a fucking master at, dude. That's one of the things that's like I find that very attractive, and that's something that I feel like it gets the point across very quickly if you have really good eye contact with them. So that was what I was doing the whole fucking time. I
Yeah.
was like the whole time I was talking to her, I was looking. She had beautiful eyes too. I love eyes. I think girls with very pretty eyes are like far above anyone with like the nicest body on the world. If they have like a really cute face and like they like do their hair all nice and they have like a beautiful smile and eyes and stuff, oh, that's all you need, bro. That's like it. If they have a cute voice and all that, oh, it's the little things, bro. It's the little
Yeah,
things.
it's little things. Yeah,
That's
we
all it
all
is.
have our preferences, you know. Everyone's
Yeah.
different. Everyone's different on what they prefer in you know, in individuals. And like as for eye contact, I'm also like not the type to struggle with eye contact. Yeah, can't surprising coming from someone with anime figures and fucking women on my wall, but
Sure.
but it's just unexpectedly like, damn, that's a pretty lady, you know.
Yeah, it's out
And
of nowhere. Like you almost don't know what to do. You're like, oh shit.
yeah, it's not like I can't speak to women. I think whenever I say I can't speak to women because, you know, I'm introverted, is mainly because I
Yeah.
think about speaking to them and not naturally, you know. Like the other
Yeah.
day, I went to EP Feast Day, which is an event my school um, holds like every year because it's an anniversary like for when the school was founded. And I went about 2 days ago, visited my friends. I was like, yo, teachers were like, where the fuck you been, bro? You just disappeared.
Damn
um,
straight.
yeah, because I resigned out of nowhere without saying bye to them, and
Oh yeah.
might be a bit rude, but I don't give a fuck.
Young
Um,
Pokeball.
I saw my teacher, said hi, and there are a few. There's one girl, right, that I had a crush on, in the class I was in, in the higher grade, and she had a boyfriend at the time. Now she doesn't. So I was like, maybe I can make an impression, you know. So while I was there, I didn't make that my goal. Okay, you know, something that you want to achieve. I don't think you should say like speaking to women. For me, I don't think I should like make that a goal because that should be something that's natural coming. So of course I went there, said hi to friends, you know, sat at the table they sat, and I was like,
Yeah.
you know, speaking, like, I offered to pour a drink and shit, some coke. Yeah, yeah, her.
Coke. Some Coke.
There were actually all the girls at the table, and I poured in a drink for all of them. Yeah, yeah, her, and you know, we spoke,
Hands risen.
and it was natural. I don't think I have any problem with speaking to women, but it's just I think about speaking in Thai, and that just brings my confidence way down. So whenever I don't think about that, it just comes out naturally. So guys,
Yeah, language barrier is always fucking
don't
annoying.
think about it too much. I'm an overthinker, and I'm sure we all overthink at some point. So just keep them thoughts on the down low, and you'll get all the confidence you need.
On God.
I've never been that confident in my language, my Thai language skills. So I've always been
Good
scared,
shit.
like talking. Good shit.
Well, I mean, now that you're past that point.
Well, I'm not really past it because it's just whenever I think about it, you know. Whenever I
Okay.
don't think about it, it comes out naturally. So I feel
I
like,
was saying good shit to the fact that you were able to
Okay.
do it efficiently.
yeah, I've never been confident in my Thai speaking abilities, and whenever like I talk about liking girls to Munch, he's like, "Oh, you should talk to them." I'm always like, "No, I'm not that like confident speaking to them because I've never been really confident." But it's just throughout the years I've realized that it's not about the confidence in speaking, it's about making it come out naturally and not thinking about it too much.
Real shit.
There was an instance in Malta where, you know, I liked this one girl at this school, at this college, high school, and we sat pretty close next to each other, and I'm like, I should talk to her, and it wasn't the language barrier, it was me, because Maltese people speak English. She wasn't even Maltese,
Yeah.
she was fucking Malaysian, and she can speak English. It wasn't English, it was just me being the fucking nerd I was, not being able to speak to women. But because I thought about it so much, because I overthought it, I couldn't approach her in the end. And
Yeah.
I told that to Munch, and he was like, "You're a fucking bitch. You're a fucking pussy." He said all of that, by the way. From what I
Did I
remember.
really?
Yeah. And I appreciate it. Because, like, that's what I thought about myself at the time. I hated that. I hated that I
here's the
couldn't
thing.
say shit, you know?
Here's the thing about real friends, okay? Anyone could be fake with you and be like, "Oh, it's okay. You'll get them next time." But real friends will be like, "Dude, don't fucking do that." Like real friends will tell you what you need to do and will be straight with
Yeah,
you because they want you to know what you want to know. They want to tell you what you should
yeah.
hear,
That
you
you
know?
sh-
So it's like,
there's a difference between criticism and constructive criticism.
yeah, like I wasn't trying to be a dickhead and make him kill himself. I was just trying to be like, dude, like when you're talking to chicks, you gotta fucking pull bitches, bro. You gotta pull them
Yeah.
bitches, because I want my bro to get bitches. Like that is something I want from him. You know, that is something I want to see. Like I love seeing success from friends. You know, that's a good feeling. You know, so it's like I wish that for all of my friends and for Dome especially. So it's like, you know, I gotta let my boy know. I'm like,
Yeah,
no, bro,
you gotta
gotta
be
do that shit.
real.
You gotta do it. Yeah.
I think that's why we both also, like, you know, hang out really well and like clicked, you know, of friends in the first place, because we're just real towards each other. Like,
You already know.
of
Ooh,
course,
just another shit.
the intro of this episode, I just said every dumbass shit that he did to postpone the pod just by a little bit. I had to be real with him, because if I don't say it, I'm not being truthful about it. I'm not saying like shit. It's like you always should ask questions in life, and, you know,
Yeah.
fix and like learn from mistakes that you did before. Like I learned from my mistakes of not talking in the first place to women, or to, like, you know, to people in general, and I'm slowly building from that those mistakes I made in the past. So, you
Yeah.
know, they're just slowly developing.
That is life, bro. The only way you'll ever fix things you don't, you know, or like bad habits is just by doing it, you know? You're not
Yeah.
like nothing's gonna happen from nothing.
As I always said,
Yeah, exactly.
to
I was
win
trying to be like
is to fail. I think that's the quote I said when we were in the call with with Ray.
something like that.
I think I
Yeah,
said
to win is to fail.
to win is to fail.
Yeah.
You gotta fail first to figure out how to win from it.
Yeah.
So, yesterday, I'll make this quick. My dad, he said, we were having a serious like conversation, and of course it's my dad. Dad's always cool. We were having a serious conversation about like what I'm gonna do in life, or like where I'm gonna go and shit. And he just said, if you ever this topic was randomly brought up. He said, whenever you feel stressed, or, you know, or depressed or down, just remember that you are the fastest swimmer. You know, he said that.
Motherfucker won the race, bro. He won
Bro,
the race.
I talk about he said, no, I was talking about like how alike me and my dad are, and he's like, of course you are, you came from my balls. And I'm like, yeah, I was your balls, bro. I was in your balls. And he's like, I said, oh yeah, I'm the fastest swimmer, bro. I mean, I should think of that. And he's like, well, if you're ever feeling stressed, if you're ever feeling down, just remember that you are the fastest swimmer. And I was laughing my ass off. I was like, that is the quote of the day, bro. I'm saying that on the podcast. That's the quote of the day.
That's the quote of the day.
That was just out of nowhere. And, you know, we gotta appreciate our dads and moms.
Exactly, bro.
Everyone, okay? So,
real shit.
yeah, before we end it off, I think we should have a general life update. Munch has moved out. You talk about what other things you've been doing? What other things you want to achieve in your general life, in your daily life?
I got you. Yeah. I mean, do I want to achieve or things I am achieving?
Yeah, short-term stuff.
Short-term, well, do I want to achieve or I am achieving? Is what I'm asking.
Or whatever like your goals are, like short-term goals.
My goals is temporary. I want to start school. I really want to start locking in on German. I have a class, so that'll help me out, but I want to do that. And then I don't know. Honestly, I just want to have fun. I want to enjoy it. I don't really want to think about things too hard, because thinking about things too hard makes things difficult. It makes things really uncomfortable. It makes things upsetting. So I just want to have fun. I want to, you know, live. I want to work. I want to, you know, experience things. So my thing is just, you know, continue as things are going. Just let it flow.
Flow with your life. Your life is like a river. It just flows down. And
yeah, I just want to figure it out.
How how rivers form is you're the water, and you start off from a high place, you go down, the land forms, is like how your life is, right?
Yeah, bro.
The water is you, and you form it however you want it to be. Wherever you're going, you form with it.
Yeah.
I just made that up. I think I'm cooking.
Bro, speaking out of his ass right now.
No, I think I was cooking. You're the water of the river, and you're forming the land as you go down.
Exactly.
I'm cooking.
Oh my god. Okay. Quote. We have like a million quote of the days. Holy shit.
But yeah, I you know, I've been focusing on myself. You know, main reason that I've been like bombarded with questions from family members and relatives, like, oh, do you have a girlfriend? Mi fan yang in Thai. Like, do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? You know, do you have someone you see? And I'm like, no, I'm on the grind. Right? I always say that. I'm like, my son. I'm like, don't care about that right now. I'm on the grind. Right?
Yeah.
Right now, I'm working on myself so I can be in a better mindset. You know, whenever I'm ready for a relationship, I go looking, you know, like not straight, but like.
Bro, he'll go fishing. He'll go fishing.
I'll go fishing in the ocean. But I'd be open, you know, like. But right now, you know, working on myself, exercising, working out, you know, getting them guys, you heard, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, been doing a bunch of shit to exfoliate. That's not even the word for it. To just further expand my knowledge on everything. Been editing, been doing a bunch of stuff on the grind that I want to achieve in the future. Like, been learning the JP, the KR, Yahoo, and, you know, just been doing everything that will keep my life steady pacing, you know. Gotta make the bars, okay? So.
Amen.
Yeah, I mean, Munch, take it away.
Alright, if I have to. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the 48th episode of the Zonin Out podcast. I have been your host.
Wait, 48? There you go.
Oh, it's clean. I have been your host, Ethan Munch, by Munch TV on Twitch. And I've been joined by my co-host. What the fuck?
I've been your co-host, Dome, Cool Brother, Condo. The birds don't chirp until the August spring goes. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm just a dingo. On Roblox, and yeah, guys, go follow the socials at Zonin Out Podcast on everything. YouTube, Spotify, GoFundMe, YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, TikTok.
GoFundMe.
And of course, episodes every Wednesday. And we'll both see you guys in the 49th episode where we will be fucking. We will be fucking and we will be thumping all up on your asses. Okay, so we'll see you guys.